Joining me live now is Jeff Blondet with the Eugene Police Department's Community Engagement Team. And today we're looking ahead to the Safety Town Camp, super popular with kids and families, happening this summer.
Yeah, very popular camp. So 128 children that we have for 10 days and cover about 30 different safety-related subjects.
And this has been a camp that you guys have put on for years.
This will be our 16th year.
16th year. And tell us what it is that you go through. You have two separate camps during the summer. Those July dates we can pull up on the bottom of our screen while we show video from last year. And go ahead.
Yeah, so it's one camp that is 10 days, and we have two sessions. There's a morning session, and then a brief break, and then an afternoon session. Different sets of kids, so 128 kids, but two groups, 64 in the AM session and 64 in the PM session. But the same two groups that go through all 10 days of camp.
And you have teens also. This is a pretty cool part about it. They come back and volunteer, and some of them went through this camp themselves as kids.
It's really neat. We actually have some photos in some of our archives of kids that have gone through camp themselves when they were 4 or 5 years old, and then come back when they're teens to help us facilitate the camp when they're in high school.
Now, when you're going through these exercises with these kids, what's the reaction you get from them?
Oh, they love it. They're like a little sponge at that age. They want to learn and they want to please, and we have the curriculum created so it's for their age bracket, and it's a lot of repetition, and we teach them safety songs and make it's a fun experience, and it's a great learning environment.
And it's interesting you talk about the age and them being sponges, because I can think back to what I learned as far as like fire safety and things like that when I was young, and it doesn't seem to ever go away.
Yeah, those stick with you lifelong, some of those lessons, and that's what we're trying to do, is plant the seed for wearing your seatbelt. And we do talk about cell phones because mom and dad have a cell phone, and these kids are around that technology, and knowing that we shouldn't be using that when we're driving the car, and teaching them about traffic safety and things like that. So we try to make it realistic but fun and very interactive.
Okay, so what are the details? What do parents need to know if they are interested in signing up?
Yeah, so our sign up is through Eugene Recreation for the city of Eugene. So a person would want to create an account. They can do that now if they've not already done so through Recreation's site. The registration doesn't open for Eugene residents until Thursday, April 9th at 9 a.m. and then on the 16th of April for non-residents. So there's a little bit of time yet, but we tell people proactive planning. Go ahead now and create your account if you haven't already done so it's ready.
Any costs associated?
There is a cost, so that would be, I believe it's $60 for residents, $72 for non-residents, and we do have scholarships available for residents if there's a financial hardship.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it. I know it's a very popular camp.
It is.
And has there ever been a wait list before?
There is a wait list, and the wait list last year was extremely lengthy. We had a very long wait list. Unfortunately, it's such a popular camp, very few withdraw from camp. So I encourage people to maybe look at Springfield's camp if there's a chance that they may not get in. That opens, I think, on March 15th, and it's the same time frame. In July, their camp is just like ours, the 13th through the 17th. And the 20th through 24th. So that might be an option that people want to look at, especially if they're a Springfield resident, and they will get priority if they are a Springfield resident for their camp.
Good deal, Jeff. Thank you so much for that information.